So we've been releasing videos all week on our high performance pack 2020 Mustang EcoBoost car. So I think it's time for just some final thoughts here. And I have to say, I do like this car, but I do question who would buy this car. This thing as it sits is right at $43,000 with just a couple of options. So it has the high performance package, it has the suspension package, and it has Recaros. 3 big options, which go $5,000, $1,000, $2,000 a piece. Gets expensive, 43 grand. Absolutely beautiful Velocity blue paint. So would I buy this car? Probably not. I would much rather have a base Mustang GT with Performance Pack Level 2 suspension on it, and then just go nuts on mods. But I will say, if you for some reason do not want a Coyote, if you want a 4-cylinder, maybe you want to save on insurance, maybe you're in a place where insurance is really expensive on a V8 powered car, but you can get into a 4-cylinder powered car much less, this is not a bad option. This car drives very, very nicely. It has a nice amount of power, of course. If you wanted to play with the exhaust, put an intake on it, get a tune, it's going to be even better. But you're still not going to get Coyote levels of power out of it. That being said, with the 63mm turbo, few mods, you're going to break the hearts of every other Mustang V8 that does not have a Coyote in it, as far as you're on the GT level. 4.6 liter 2 and 3 valves, forget it. This car is going to be faster unless you have a blower. So it's a very nice package. It's very well put together, and it goes along with my thoughts on the GT350R we tested a couple weeks back, that Ford has really matured the S550 chassis very well. They've put together these great packages and made incremental changes over the last 5 years that's produced a very, very nice car. This is way better than my 2015 EcoBoost. That car was fine. I enjoyed driving it while I had it, but this car is on another level. It is way better put together, and I don't mean just the packages. The car itself is way better put together. Those early S550s were horrid as far as the body lines, gaps, and everything. Everything on this car is even, and one of the big things I noticed, and I always look for this on S550s, is this gap between the glass and the roof is almost dead even from side to side. Some of these cars, this thing will be down a good 1/4 inch more on one side or the other. So kind of pay attention to that, especially like the early 2015s. And of course, all your hood gaps and everything has gotten better and better over the years. This car is very nicely put together. Now, of course, this is a press car, so they tend to pay a little bit more attention to things like that. But it's very well put together. And like I said, the chassis has matured, the packaging has matured, their tuning has matured. These cars now are far better than they were 5 years ago. And if for some reason you want a 2.3 liter, this is really nice. You could buy this car and not have to worry about bolting on an aftermarket turbo, which I'm here to tell you, if you have a standard EcoBoost, it needs a turbo, because if you don't put one on it, the ride is over at 5,000 RPMs. This one will hold the power out to 6,500 all day long, as long as you upgrade the intercooler, because the intercooler is still too small on these cars. And the brakes are a very nice upgrade. Really, I mean, you could go for the big Brembos if you wanted to install some aftermarket ones. Ford did really nicely with this. The pad change on this high performance pack with the suspension package and everything to run these more aggressive pads is a very big difference. Honestly, if you have an earlier just standard performance pack EcoBoost car with these brakes, or perhaps even a Mustang GT with these brakes, you might want to see if you can get the pads off the EcoBoost high performance package. These things, you can feel that they are much grippier than your standard brake pad. I would make that upgrade. It's cheap and should be easily put on there. I do like these wheels. They look like really a knockoff of the Performance Pack GT wheels. They look great. They just don't look nearly as good as that GT with the Performance Pack Level 2. Honestly, those wheels are my absolute favorite on any Mustang. This is sort of a watered down knockoff version of it. Not bad, but you know, is what it is. Exhaust, very good. So, I don't know, I'm conflicted. I really like this car. It drives really well. It gets decent mileage. It sounds good. The suspension, brakes, everything works well. It has way more power up on the top end than the standard EcoBoost. I like all that stuff. But I'm not sure I would buy this. I just don't think I would. But if you are in the market for a package like that, if for some reason you don't want a 5-liter and you like 4-cylinder performance, this is very, very good. And you should really check it out, especially with the updated styling and everything. I mean, that piano black grille looks very nice. Pony emblem over here on the side. Ford really put this thing together very well. It's a nicely laid out package. I really like the gray mirror caps and spoiler that go along with this hood stripe. Comes around here. I am just rambling on, but I do like this car. I just don't think it's for me. If it's for you, go down to your local Ford dealer and check it out. Until then, we have all the information on this car, all the videos and everything, and the link below at svtperformance.com. I have a full write-up, a bunch of pictures. It's a fantastic car. So click the link below to check out that article. And as always, we'll have all the news, reviews, and information on your favorite Ford performance-related vehicles over on svtperformance.com. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out on Facebook and everywhere else. That way we can keep bringing you guys this information. I hope you guys like it. Please subscribe. Check us out next time. Later.